First of all, we will discuss about Ayurvedic remedies. Then yoga. In yoga, from Ashtanga Yoga to healthy daily routine, Hatha Yoga, and processes of Shatkarma. All this related information of yoga we have tried to compile in our book entitled Yog Chikitsa Rahasya, with the aim that our countrymen get to know about the ancient knowledge of yoga. You need to know about each and every aspect of yoga. Every one of you must go through this book. It is possible that with this you may be able to reduce your sufferings and bring happiness in your life. So you must go through this book and also encourage others to read this book too. The aim behind this is to get a complete knowledge about thousands of years old Indian culture of yoga. The ignorance about it has resulted in different kinds of illnesses and restlessness. You must read this book part by part. Gradually, you will gain knowledge about all branches of yoga. Go through this book, Secrets of Pranayam. All the knowledge about pranayam you will get through this book. Pranayam is such a practice through which all the ailments subside completely. They are completely cured. Till now, the diseases that modern medical science had been able to just control have been cured by pranayam. It's an important compilation of pranayam. Both the books are printed in 4 colors. These books are for a common man so that he knows all about pranayam, all about the concepts given by saints. Hence the books are written in easy understandable language with practical approach. Then all the chronic ailments on which we have been doing research since years, and the information that we have collected from the experiences of sages like Charak Shushrut, all that has been compiled in this book entitled Aushadh Darshan. Through this book only we will try to give solution for those particular 4 diseases. In my opinion, you would be surely benefited by this. Throughout the country, thousands of millions of people are suffering, but Swami Ramdev cannot go to them personally, neither Acharya Balkishan, and nor the Ayurvedic practitioners. What is the solution after all? We have not kept this knowledge as a secret. We did not keep yoga a secret. Neither the Ayurvedic medicines have been kept as a secret. Instead, we are unraveling the secret and make it known to you. We have tried to give you thousands of millions of years old knowledge of saints in an easy understandable language. We have tried to express this in this book. It's not just the bookish knowledge. It's the knowledge based on research, based on experience, based on our experiments. Whatever we found, we are trying to share it with you. So let us first of all consider thalassemia. There are remedies for this on page number 27 in this book. All our experiments on thalassemia are referred in this compilation. For children, take Kumar Kalyan Ras 1 to 2 grams, Praval Pishti 5 grams, Kehrwa Pishti 5 grams, Moti Pishti 2 gram, Amrita Sat 10 gram, and Praval Panchamrit 5 gram. Mix them together and divide in 90 packets. For those children who are aged 10 or more than 10, 90 packets are enough. If their age is less than 10, then instead of 90, divide in 120 packets. Give them thrice a day, in the morning, afternoon and in the evening, on an empty stomach with honey. 1 to 2 grams of Kumar Kalyan Ras, 5 grams Praval Pishti, 5 gram Kehrwa Pishti, 2 gram Moti Pishti, 10 gram Amrita Sat, and 5 gram Praval Panchamrit. Mix them all and prepare 90 packets. Take it in the morning, afternoon and evening on an empty stomach with honey. So we are telling you the result of these experiments that were performed successfully on the children of thalassemia. Slowly, majority of the children start showing improvement, and the gap between blood transfusion also increases. If the gap was for 3 days, it increased to 7 days, then 10 days, and finally to 15 days. That means there is definitely an improvement. Similarly, Grit Kumari, that is aloe vera, the juice of aloe leaves and the juice of wheatgrass, are also effective if given in the morning and evening on an empty stomach. Juice of wheatgrass and Giloi juice should also be taken on an empty stomach twice a day, before breakfast and in the evening. 2 hours before dinner, 2 hours before breakfast. In case of few children, cow's urine and basil leaves are also very effective. They should be given 1 to 2 spoonful of cow's urine with 5 leaves of basil in that. So these are Ayurvedic and natural home remedies for children suffering from thalassemia, those who need repeated blood transfusion, whose iron level increases. It's a very dangerous disease. Now for muscular dystrophy and for children who are handicapped. For handicapped children and those suffering from muscular dystrophy, remedies for such children. In some cases, child's head hangs like this. Head hangs like this. Hand and feet become very weak. Or sometimes, baby may be born hale and hearty, but later on, he was given some medicine to control fever. Due to the side effect, he became handicapped forever. And muscular dystrophy is a genetic problem. It may occur in 5 years or in 15 years or sometimes in adult age also, but there are very few such people who suffer from muscular dystrophy in adult age. So now we are telling you medicine for the problem of muscular dystrophy. First, you may note it for preparing doses for adults. For small children, the quantity may be reduced to half. For handicapped children and patients of muscular dystrophy. For cerebral palsy also, the same medicine would be effective. Their brain and their nervous system, both of these systems would be nourished and become very healthy by regular intake of this medicine. You can prepare this easily. Take Ekangvir Ras 5 gram, Praval Pishti 10 gram, Amrita Sat 10 gram, Swarna Makshik Bhasma 5 gram, Rasraj Ras 1 gram, Vasanta Kusmakar Ras 1 gram and Moti Pishti 2 gram. So Ekangvir Ras 5 gram, Praval Pishti and Amrita Sat 10 grams each, Moti Pishti 2 gram, Rasraj Ras 1 gram and Vasant Kusmakar Ras 1 gram and Swarna Makshik Bhasma 5 gram. Mix them all together. Prepare 90 packets. Take it in the morning, afternoon and evening on an empty stomach with honey. For children, reduce the dose to half. Shilajit, Rasayan, Trayodashang, Gugul and Chandra Prabhavati. Also take 1 tablet each of these with milk in morning and evening and with water in afternoon. Ashwagandha powder and Ashwagandha Harisht. Both of these are for the nourishment of our nervous system. Weakness of nerves and the disorder of the brain subside with this. There are many different types of fluid in our brain. They keep our brain system healthy, active and away from disorders. So, to get rid of the disorder of the brain system, the above preparation, the above medicine should be taken. Medicines for mentally retarded children will be told later on. For the Mongol and mentally retarded children, if their brain is highly affected, then Medhavati should also be given. Tablets of Medhavati, Trayodashang, Gugal and Chandra Prabhavati should be given. If the brain system has developed some disorder, then intake of Ashwagandha powder keep both brain and nervous system strong and nourished. So, take 2 to 5 grams of Ashwagandha powder with milk in the morning and evening. Take Ashwagandha Harisht. Ashwagandha powder is comparatively heavy. It may be difficult to digest. Under such conditions, take just 1 gram of this powder. Reduce the quantity. Ashwagandha Harisht is easily digested. Digestive system also improves with this. It does not have any side effects. It can be given to anyone. To the patients of weak nervous system, to handicapped children, to children suffering from muscular dystrophy, take 4 spoonfuls with equal quantity of water after lunch and dinner. For children suffering from muscular dystrophy, Ashwagandha, Shatavar and Chlorophyton has also been used. This also has been effective. Take 100 gram Shatavar, 100 gram Chlorophyton and 100 gram Ashwagandha. Mix their powder together and take 2 gram each in the morning and evening with milk. Now after this, we are telling you medicine for Mongol children. Patients of muscular dystrophy and handicapped children can be given cow's urine and juice of Giloy. These will not only improve the digestive system but also enhance the level of vital energy. Your vital energy will increase. Immune system will become strong. So give them the juice of wheatgrass and Giloy. It can be given to the children of muscular dystrophy and handicapped children too. To Mongol children, to mentally retarded children, and to those patients of cerebral palsy whose brain system, brain power has been affected. Thinking and understanding power of these children has become weak. Such patients may be given Medhavati, 1 tablet each in the morning and evening with cow's milk. Comparatively bigger children can be given 2 tablets each of Medhavati ashwagandha powder 1 to 2 grams, morning and evening with milk. And Moti Pishti 5 grams, Praval Pishti 10 grams, Amrita Sat 10 grams, Rajat Bhasma 10 gram. In case of more severe problem, then 1 gram of Rasraj can be mixed with it. Moti Pishti 5, Praval 10, Amrita 10 and Rajat Bhasma 2 gram. Mix them together and divide in 60 packets. Give them twice in the morning and evening with honey. Also give Meda Kwat, which has Brahmi, Shankpushpi, Uskatmul, Jatamasi, Uskardus, Gajwan, Sauf and Ashwagandha among other ingredients. Decoction of Meda Kwat should be given 1 spoonful each in morning and evening. This is for mentally retarded Mongol children. There is one more medicine. Actually, the curative effects of all these medicines have been studied in thousands of patients. Only such medicines we are telling you. Even then, you must consult an Ayurvedic practitioner before using them. Otherwise, also one has to see an Ayurvedic practitioner, as these diseases are considered incurable. And medicines should be taken in consultation with them only. But whatever experiences we have, we are sharing it. If you are a practitioner, you are a doctor and you practice Ayurveda, then our experiences may provide you some guidance. They may enhance your knowledge. If you are a patient and you have tried different methods, then it's possible that these medicines may change your life. It may bring back happiness in your life, may remove your ailments. Whatever we have experienced, whatever we have seen, whatever we have found, we are sharing that with you. Now for patients of multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is one such problem whose attack, although is very rare, but once it occurs, it makes life very difficult. Joints of arms and legs are jammed. And if a particular part or organ is affected, that organ becomes useless. It's a very bad disease. It's directly related to our brain system and nervous system. So when there is severe pain in the joints, it becomes difficult to move, body loses strength, nervous system becomes weak. Then take this, Ekang Vir Ras 5 gram, Mahavat Vidvansan Ras 5 grams. This is the full quantity. Their amount can be reduced also. 2 to 5 gram Ekang Vir Ras, 2 to 5 gram Mahavat Vidvansan Ras, Praval Pishti 10 grams, Amrita Sat 10 grams. In case of severe pain, add Vrihat Vat Chintamani Ras 1 gram. And in case of extreme weakness, 1 gram Rasraj Ras can also be added. Mix all these and divide into 60 packets and take on empty stomach with honey in morning and evening. This dose is for adults. For patients of multiple sclerosis, to be taken on empty stomach with honey. After meals, have Trayodashang Gugul, Chandra Prabhavati and Shilajit Rasayan. If brain is also affected by attack, then 1 tablet each of Medavati can also be given. Ashwagandha powder and Ashwagandha Risht are also very effective in the problem of multiple sclerosis. So, whatever cure we have done, what we have seen and what we have experienced, the results of that we are telling you. We are sharing it with you. Today, we are focusing on these problems only. Problem of muscular dystrophy, problem of myopathy, problem of cerebral palsy. When there is some disorder in the brain system, then the whole body is affected. It is especially true for Mongol children who usually are handicapped. There is one fact with which medical science agrees completely. The fact is that the children who are handicapped or those who have problem of cerebral palsy or the problem of atrophy, those suffering from dystrophy, their brain at the time of birth could not receive sufficient oxygen. You must have seen at the time of childbirth, Indian culture had the tradition of striking together the plates at that time. And these plates were made of metal, were made up of copper or brass. It used to generate high-pitched sound. As a result, child used to cry. Nowadays in hospital, doctors strike on the back or use any other method to make the child cry. Children who do not cry at the time of birth develop above problems. Hence, at the time of birth, one must cry. That is why they say, at the time of birth, you have cried, but rest of the world laughed. But after birth, one must do such deeds that you leave this world with a smile on your face on your last journey, and rest of the world miss you. They feel your absence. When you are gone, the whole world should remember you, should miss you. I mean to say that you must do something so that this world becomes a heaven, a beautiful place.